Hey the Rulers, it's time to take a look at our exclusive spoilers for Clash of the Star Trees. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
This session brought to you by Odyssey Games for pre-orders and sealed product, TCG Prime for tons of singles and supplies, Cardo Doko for international rulers looking for product, and fowtlibrary.com for articles and wonderful deck lists.
As well as our guest lecturer members King Pearlshine, Vite Ramen.
Class is in session.
So this is World Tree Warrior, a 1-red, 1/1 human with swiftness and pierce that gets +2/+2 for every blazing skill in your graveyard for every fire will that you pump into it. So kind of similar to that 2-drop that we've seen before, but just the 1-drop variant of it. And the fact that it naturally has swiftness and pierce kind of, I think, makes it better than the 2-drop. It's just getting a lot, starting at a lower ceiling in terms of what its initial damage is going to be. But definitely do not sleep on this card for being able to close out games. Next up, we have the Dragon of Fragrant Olives. First off, let's just take a moment to look at that flavor text. This dragon somehow smells of olives. Strongly. Very strongly. Just meme potential on point. I really like it. So, 6-cost dragon, 1,000 with flying. Costs 1 less for every flower addition on your field and in your graveyard. Gives all your additions eternal, and on enter, you get a flower with total cost 1 or less from your graveyard into the field. Honestly, this card is pretty solid based on, if we see more flowers, but the fact that it gets pretty cheap pretty quick and you're probably playing a deck that's heavy flowered is pretty cool. I think this guy could definitely see a lot of play in that deck. And you gotta love the fact that, our flowers that we've seen before, the one that we've already seen generates a 4/4 and gives all your dudes a buff. So, reanimating that and then giving that Eternal is pretty great. This is Googly-Eyed Chameleon, 2-cost 7/7 beast. You can tap and as cost, and then at resolution, banish a wind resonator. If you do, search your deck for a wind resonator of total cost X or less, where X is the cost of the resonator banished, and put it into the field. So keep in mind that this has the same kind of dodgy situation, where if you only have one wind resonator and it gets killed in response to this effect, you don't get to reanimate anything or cheat anything out. You have to successfully banish something as part of resolution to get another card. There's still certainly a lot of flexibility here, especially since this beast deck feels like Priscia's Call to Action might really see some play come back into this deck. And so this card, even if it just banishes itself to turn into another 2-drop, could certainly see some applications. Lastly, we have Malefic Tree Ethereal, 1-cost 3/3. It is a super rare, although the picture here only has the silver border, but it has Bane, gets +2/+2 for every 7 Kings ruler you own revealed outside the game, and on enter, reveals a 7 King that has a different name from outside the game, keep it revealed until the end of the game, and you get 2 4/4 Ethereal Resonator tokens that at the end of the turn you banish. So this has a lot of applications. I mean, if it's easy enough to get those 7 Kings revealed for Lenneth or Sebin, this is just a really nice way to do that, because Origins of the 7 lands, unless those new rulers from Alice Origins get an errata, Origins doesn't reveal them, and so this is obviously a nice way to get those reveals to then kind of accelerate those ideas. Plus, you're putting a lot of pressure on the board, a lot of power on the board, and it helps to set up for things like what we imagine Stein is going to be trying to do. So yeah, pretty neat. So there you have it. Those are our exclusive spoilers for this time around. Thanks to the company for being willing to send us some. Looking forward to having you guys get your pre-orders in down at Odyssey Games in the description below. And can't wait to crack these products open and play with the new decks. So thank you all so much. Let me know what your thoughts are on these cards in the comment sections below. And until next time, this is DMO73 saying class dismissed.